At the midday today, we are seeing some beautiful weather out there. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures have already climbed into the upper 50s and low 60s. And we see the lunchtime temperature in Vernon, Alabama at 58 right now. We will see highs continue to climb today into the low to middle 60s out there. We'll get to 63 in Shannon and in New Holka, 64 in Taylor, 62 in Smithville and in Hamilton. Into the Golden Triangle, I've got New Hope, Mayhew, and Palo Alto sitting at 64, 65 in French Camp and in Brooksville. 65 also in Stalo and in Redwater. And in West Alabama, nice and sunny for us today, too. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. 63 in Detroit and in Kingville. 63 in Elphisville, Carrollton at 64. Now, as we look ahead here, Futurecast shows a lot of sunshine through the day today, but by tonight, clouds start to fill on into the region. I expect overnight tonight clouds to build in, and by the time we wake up on Tuesday, likely seeing a few showers, maybe some drizzle and mist out there. A very cloudy and dreary day in store for us, but those winds will still be out of the south, 5 to perhaps 15 miles an hour at times. And notice as we get into the afternoon and evening, and here's 6 o'clock, we're starting to see showers and thunderstorms across the region here. That's something that we'll continue to monitor, and those storms will continue ahead of that cold front. 10 o'clock, seeing batches of rain and storms in the region, and that continues all night long until 2 a.m. here into the Golden Triangle, West Alabama. That cold front finally starting to clear through by 5 or 6 in the morning on Wednesday morning. That will mean that Wednesday then looks a bit cloudy with some dreary showers, maybe a little bit of drizzle and mist yet again. Very dreary pattern setting up for us here. Now, the overall severe threat is low. We're monitoring it here. We're advertising a level 1 threat. A stronger storm or two is possible, but the overall threat is limited here. Could be a gust of wind, maybe an isolated tornado somewhere, but this is not an outstanding threat by any means, just something we'll monitor and keep you advised. The best odds for severe weather are going to be off to our west. Notice right here's I-55 from Memphis down to Grenada and in Winona. To the west of that is where I think the best potential is out in the Mississippi Delta and in eastern Arkansas, but a few of those storms may stray into parts of our area, and that's why we're advertising that level 1 threat. Now, overall, looking at storm energy, you can see the best ingredients for storm energy right here, northern Louisiana and into central Arkansas. That green color outlines the best storm energy that is there needed to produce strong to severe storms. It starts to fade out, but maybe just enough of it can make it into our region late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning where we see a stronger storm. But the further east we get, the less there is, and so we'll likely see a dying batch of showers and storms heading into West Alabama by early Wednesday morning. On top of that, then, the low-level wind energy is trying to make up for it here. There's a little more wind energy than we had with our last system, and sometimes that can overcome a lack of thunderstorm energy here, which is why we're advertising this lower in threat moving forward. Again, it's not something we're concerned by. This is not screaming outbreak at all. Just a very low threat here for one of those isolated strong to severe storms in our region. We'll say the timing again, Tuesday, 6 p.m. until Wednesday, 6 a.m. with that threat for an isolated gust of wind, maybe a brief tornado somewhere in the region. But we're not holding our breath on that here. We really probably will end up making it through just fine with rain and storms through the night. But it is that time of year here. That's why we always encourage you to have your NOAA weather radio, your NOAA weather radio on and ready. And, of course, that WCBI mobile app, a great way to stay connected. If an alert is issued in your area, we'll send you a first alert through the push notification on your phone. Now, looking ahead, then, we could see some rain out of this. Some spots we'll see 1 to 2 inches with locally higher amounts. Notice other spots trending less than a ½ inch here. It'd be feast or famine for our area. And those areas that see those heavier showers and storms roll through, we'll see those higher amounts. Other spots could end up being left out to dry. Now, the good news is this system clears our region by Thanksgiving Day here. Notice we're seeing the upper 50s and low 60s out there. Probably will end up being more cloudy than not, and we'll be lucky if we get some sunshine. I do think, though, the rain, for the most part, holds out of our area, but I'll go ahead and keep the chance for a few showers there on Thanksgiving. And that will continue until our next system swings on, and this is going to be heading into the upcoming weekend here. I think as we're watching, Saturday seems to be the day, Saturday and Saturday night, where we could get the next chance for a more organized, robust, severe weather event. Although there's lots of times, just make sure you account for the fact if you're traveling back on the weekend, you have a way to stay connected. And that WCBI First Alert app is a great way to keep the weather at your fingertips 24/7. That storm system that should clear out, then I think we'll have a chance for some showers on Sunday morning. But overall here, bit of a roller coaster ride in between the fronts. We've got some 60s and 50s back up into the 70s with chances of rain from Tuesday all the way into Sunday.